さあ、いよいよそなたらの出番である。
Battle gathered all the servants to the mansion banquet hall to make this pronouncement. Okay. Genji, Shan, and Khan expressions were calm, but Kumasawa and Goda weren't.
本当にうまくいっているのでしょうか。不安ですね。
こういうことは初めての経験なもので、楽しいやら緊張するやら。
Goda, if you're considering like murdering everyone, I mean, okay, yeah, I guess so, yeah. Like enjoying yourself, then like you are more psychopath than I thought, you know. Got a faint laughter while trying to appear composed. They don't know. They don't even know that Eva and the others are really dead. This is but deception, made possible by her discovery of gold. They believe the 5 victims were also paid off, and that they're just playing dead. Yeah. Barring exceptions, like Genji, most bribes are easier to manage if they aren't informed that they are involved with murder. Yep, makes sense. It's case by case though.
ではそれぞれ決められた部屋へ移動してもらおう。死体のふりは意外に疲れるぞ。疲れない格好で倒れておくことだ。
Okay. This is episode 5 literally again. Everyone is in the rooms and they're like sealed in the rooms, right? Canon in the parlor, Genji in the second floor, the VIP room, Kumasawa the second floor, that's his bedroom, God on the third floor, waiting room, Shannon in the chapel. They all go to their respective murder scenes and do their makeup. For the fourth twilight, they are all gouge and kill. They're all to be gouged with some 7 stakes of purgatory. Yeah, how did they fake stake in the head? Like, we theorized during the Umineko that this could like retractable like knives or like in general some fabrication of stakes of these paperweights that are like they can like retract basically or something, you know, and mostly the makeup and also help of Nanjo and stuff like this, right? To cover stuff up. Sometimes they are not even like stabbed. Luke Canon episode 1 in the boiler room. That was so obvious after you like read this, like after you start like Fury crafting later, after you get to know like red truths and everything. But yeah. Anyway, everybody attends to the separate tasks in their separate rooms. Gage is composed, so there's Shan and Canon. Yep. Goda's nervous that he's faking could be found out. Kumasawa is over that and is starting to look forward to putting on the show. Okay.
いろいろなイタズラをしてきましたけれど、こんな大きな
Great.
初めてですね。
This is literally episode 5. This is like Butler game in episode 5. Right? Because Butler was the game master. Wait, Butler was the game master in episode 5? Yeah, he was. Like, he just made up the game where no one dies, basically. Right? So they think it's going to be the same. Like, yeah, we're just playing dead. No one's dead. Like, yeah, fun. Kumasa was chuckling in Natsuhiro.
準備はいいか、熊沢よ。
おや、ベアトリーチェ様、使用人ごときに奥様のベッドで横になるなど。
嘘をつけ。ベッドメイクの時、一度や二度飛び込んでみたくせに。
それを言ったらベアトリーチェ様だって。
それではメイクを始めるぞ。
Okay.
横になるがよい。
それでは。
Kumasawa takes off her shoes and starts to get to the bed.
これこれ、死体がわざわざ靴を脱ぐか。履いたままでよい。
奥様のベッドに土足で上がるなんて、なんだか申し訳ない。
Well, that would be suspicious as hell if you don't. Kumasawa climbed onto the bed with her shoes on. Beata opened up her makeup bag.
姿勢は見つかったか？ただ横になるだけでも長時間同じ姿勢を維持するのは疲れるぞ。
ええ、でもこれも1億円のためですもの。
Okay. Each of the servants is getting 100 million yen. In fact, it's already been sent. Yeah. In a few days, bank cards should arrive at their homes. They won't be able to receive them, but their bereaved families can. It will be more than enough for their funeral costs. Ooh. Ooh. When you mention it like this, yeah.
こんなところでしょうかね。
Kumasawa had been sitting restlessly, but it seems she finally found a comfortable pose. It really looked like she had been killed. Oh my god, she's actually going to kill her, isn't she?
様になっているぞ。さすが。人を騙しておちょくることに関しては才能。
She's actually going to pull out the stake, isn't she?
このような大芝居を打つベアトリーチェ様には到底かないません。
ではメイクを始めるぞ。
Okay.
しばらく動くな。いやいや、もうそなたは死体なのだから、当分は身動きせずにしてもらうのだが。
南條先生が出て行ったら、もう楽にしてもよいのですね。
うん。南條が検視を終えた後は、警察が来るまで部屋を封印することになった。そうしたら、少しは楽にしてよ。もっとも、死体なのであるぞ。賑やかな音を立てるでないぞ。
それは存じております。
Maybe, okay, maybe she will not kill her actually.
ではこっそりとこれを隠しておきましょうか。
Hide what? Kumasawa hides her half-read book and bag of smoked squid under the bed sheets. Okay.
あれあれ、用意周到なことだ。あまりリラックスしすぎて、気取られるでないぞ。万一芝居が失敗したら、報酬もなしなのだからな。
もちろん注意しますとも。
During the light banter, Beato had pulled a stake from her tool bag. Kumasawa was to be gouged and killed with the stake. I know we mentioned like makeup, but I'm still feel anxious.
すまんが、うつ伏せになってくれぬか？
Oh no, she's going to stab her in the bag or something.
仰向けではどうも格好がつかん。
うつ伏せでございます。
No.
できはしますが、それでは少々。
Yeah, you won't have to, it seems.
仰向けではいかにも寝ていますという感じで、ちょっと試しにうつ伏せになってくれぬか？試しだ、試し。
そうでございますか？では
Yeah.
長くその姿勢を保つのは苦しいか？
しばらくならなんとかなります。検視は早めに済ましてほしいもん。
Oh man.
そうか。しばらくそのまんま。
That's going to be the most realistic makeup ever. Bye, Kumasawa. That was nice to see you.
ちょっと衣装をいじらせてもらうぞ。
Uh,
あまりに綺麗に服を着こなされていても、リアリズムがないの。
Beto takes a tool from her bag. It's filled up. Lightweight extension cord.
ちょっとすまんな、通すぞ。そのままその。
はいはい。
She coiled the extension cord around Kumasawa's neck, cross-slicing it from behind. She grasped the ends with both hands. Beata flung herself onto Kumasawa's back, straddling her. Suddenly Kumasawa's throat tightened. What is this soundtrack? This is fucking awesome. This is totally new soundtrack. She could neither breathe nor scream. The extension cord wrapped around her neck was making a crackling sound from strangling her. Also, it looked like she was doing the flutter kick in the pool, her heavier kicks occasionally pounding the bed. And straddling on top was Beato. in complete silence, as if she thought Kumasawa some kind of the bug or rodent mercilessly wringing her neck. The scene looked as if a giant golden spider had captured some pitiful prey and was injecting its poison. And along with that, the canopy bed might also appear to be made from the stranger's spider silk. This web would sometimes suddenly quiver when Kumasawa wibble resistance. Wow, and she's crying! What a, like, wow, that's messed up. Like, we have like mass murderer just like crying for their victims. Holy shit. I mean, we know that Beato's unstable as fuck. But god damn it. Like, things like this make me feel like, why did I cry for Beato like all this time in Umineko? Like, Beato is such a great character. God damn it. This is perfect. Holy shit. Finally, Beato slowly got off Kumasawa's back. Kumasawa didn't move a muscle. She was dead.
すまんな、熊沢。そなたのえぐられし部位は足首。足首を打たれてから殺されるのでは余計な苦痛が負うかろう。
Yeah, pretty much. She would have to bleed to death. Then with her strangling tool, Beato next grabbed her nerval rifle. And aiming at Kumasawa's calf, she pulled the trigger. The gunshot wasn't loud. It was like bang, sound from the TV or movies. At most it was as loud as uncorking a champagne bottle. Okay, one question. Is it like, I know that stakes are just like paperweights, but they are pointy, so they should be enough to dig into the leg. So why would you go all the way to like just shoot and then place the thing? I guess like maybe she's not strong enough or something, or she just don't want to get dirty, you know? So just shoot and then... Also, I just realized, what the fuck is wrong with your hand, Beato? Wait, what? Magic hand. And then a split of blood flies, and there's a blood oozing of the discomforting hole as it's being flushed into. This time she was digging into it, tweezers in hand. She picked out the bullet that was just shot into the calf. Okay, makes sense. Then she unceremoniously tossed it into a small vinyl bag she had in her larger tool bag. Already stored in that vinyl bag were several bloodstained bullets.
第4と第5の番あたりは銃だけで蹴りがつくのだがな。
Okay.
後の晩になればなるほど面倒になる。
Yeah.
なので、ゴーダのような大男は第4、第5の番でないと殺すのに苦労してしまうのでな。
Then taking the stake, she put the tip onto the bloody, still oozing hole in the calf. Using her body weight, she carefully pressed it deeper. When she let up, the stake was cleanly plunged into the calf. I don't know why go into like shooting the leg with gun and then put the stake. I don't get this. Why she can just stab it? I mean, that would be the same, right? In this situation. Like, there's no need to shoot the gun. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like terrible at like anatomy and I don't know something. Can you let me know in the comments? How like, is this some kind of plot hole? Or something that doesn't make sense? Like, it doesn't make sense to me, at least, you know? Like she could just like stab this leg, you know? She was still a bit worried that it might fall off before it's discovered, but it should be still enough to sustain the idea of sacrifices being gouged with stakes. And now Kumasawa, God and Genji have been killed. As for Kanon, he will be the first discovered. He can't die yet, because he still have work to do. Like, appear later? Is it going to be the situation from episode 1? He will take his time drawing magic circles on the doors of all crime scenes. The chapel is far from the mansion, so it won't be searched first. There are 4 scenes to find in the mansion. They will have to break a window to get in, since they're all locked. Other than the parlor, all the locations are on the 2nd floor or higher. Nearly certain that the first scene they will set foot in will be the parlor. In the parlor, Khan will be dead, and in his pocket a master key. Yep, pretty much. What happened in the episodes with closed rooms. And in the room was also the letter from the witch that includes the key to the next room. The survivors will end up finding the corpses by following the dictated road. Under the pretense of preserving the room to hand over the police, the crime scenes will be protected from the possible investigation. Oh yeah. The difference with this closed room, with this chain of closed rooms to the chain closed rooms that we had in Umineko, is that Nanjo is not one of the victims. So the one that bribed is basically not doing the autopsy here. But yeah, someone else. Natsuki will restrain the children, and the Dr. Nanjo and Kraus will be the only ones who get near the corpses. Yep, they can just like, yeah, they did. Jessica might try to rush to Canon corpse, so she will require special attention. Yep. Pain in the back.
これで使用人たちは犯人かもしれないという疑いは晴れましたね。夏日おばさん。
Just sent a cold glare at Natsuki, who has suspected the servants and driven them from the guest house. I mean, George, your logic is here flawed, you know, like flawed. Like you just found Canon. It still doesn't discredit other servants to be the murderers, you know, from your perspective. So I disagree with you. Other servants can kill Canon.
南條先生。詳しい死因はわからんが、死んどることはわかる。ただ少なくともこいつが致命傷でないことは確か。
There was an awful wound on Canon's knee, and the bloodied stake on the floor. There's no doubt that the culprit pierced Canon's knee, but it's hard to think that stabbing on the knee would lead to death. He was probably killed underway, but Nanjo couldn't grasp what it was with the cursory examination.
とにかく警察のためにも現場はそっとしておいた方がいい。私たちが勝手にやらせばそれだけ捜査を妨害してしまうことになる。
Sure.
同感です。この部屋はこれまでにした方が良さそうだ。それより手紙の中に入っていた貴賓室の鍵とやらが。
Yep, let's move to the VIP room.
考えたくはないが、貴賓室にも行ってみましょう。なんというか、彼らをゲストハウスから追い出さなければ。
Kraus hung his head and pulled at his hair.
すまない。カノン、君たちを信じてやることができなく、部下を信じることができないなんて。私は人の上に立つ資格はない。
Kraus was like awfully out of character with this sentence. Like from his like normal usual self. We know that he have like emotional side to him, but like that's something I didn't thought I would hear from House. And Maria, of course. I missed you, Maria. Holy shit. Of course. Yeah.
ってことは第4、第5、第6は他にも少なくとももう3人殺されてるって意味じゃない？
Uh-huh.
落ち着けよ、ジョージの兄貴。まだそうと決まったわけじゃ。
クラウスおじさん、貴賓室へ急ぎましょう。
少し待ちたまえ。 頭をこのままにはできない。鎧戸を閉めておこう。
Okay.
母さん、せめて最後に顔だけでも。気持ちはわかります。でもこれ以上現場は荒らせ。犯人を必ず見つける。だから彼の礼服を。
Oh god. Anyway, Sean and Connor must survive because, like, well, you know, battle stuff. And so they all headed to the second floor VIP room. Then to the Tsuhi bedroom. Then to the third room. Third floor's waiting room. Meanwhile, Connor quietly sneaked out to the parlor. Yep, see? He's got a master key, so he can just leave straight out the door and then lock it. Connor's even got 2 master keys, so he can leave one behind the parlor. Yeah, that was also a thing that was happening around in Umineko in general, but at some point I believe we had the truth that each servant have just 1 key. But I then said that, you know, Sean and Connor are technically like two servants, so yeah, 2 keys, 1 for each servant. Like, yeah, we have 2 keys. That's it, that I remember. That was a thing. Of course, there's a concern that after the picked up murders are complete, the crime scenes will all be investigated again. For that situation, so that Khan's missing corpse won't create the inconsistency, the culprit will have to perform some action that takes Khan's corpse away. Yeah, the corpse disappear magically somewhere, as we know. That happened like 2 times, I think. Khan's disappearing corpse can become the trigger for another mystery. Khan headed towards the chapel and met Shannon. Then he gave his master key to Shannon. Yep, okay.